Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Seattle. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Down. 52 blaster. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
On the jump.
On first and 10, Townsend. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. Townsend. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Drake London, the intended receiver there. And now it's second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Go,
first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Townsend. Under pressure, they got him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first. Stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 20, boy.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position.
Now they'll audible to something else. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Jake Moody now for the point after.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward. And maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. They go play action here on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
The Seahawks at 5-8, 3 games under 500, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And he's got it. End zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Watch out now.
This
52.
drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Black ultra. Blue striker. Set.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll try the left side. Newton. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Up the middle they go. It's Newton. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 11 more yards not go around, a first down as well. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On first down, Townsend. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Newton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Newton. And for the third straight play, he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Back to throw. Townsend. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Let's go now.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Strike it.
They'll set up a throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the 49ers have moved out in front. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. Maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On third down, Townsend. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking to throw. Townsend looking high its way once again. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Let's go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Hyatt there to grab it. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running 2, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Back to throw again. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, Newton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Townsend. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Warriors 17, 19 Lions. Ready.
To throw on 3rd down. Townsend. And it'll be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Come on, set. Ten cycles. Red, yellow, needle blue, black shot.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Seahawks 14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Off play action. Townsend quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
That's good for the Seahawks.
They'll run on first down. It's Newton. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Off the play fake. Townsend.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, Newton. And he is going to lose yardage here. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
It's 4th down.
Operating from the gun, Townsend. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Red, red. White, white. Dog red. 6, mega. Yellow, go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Red, cycle. Hey, green.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. And he just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
52 blaster. Blaster, 6. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line.
A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Black ultra. Go red.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Blue striker. Set.
2nd and 2. He's got it. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Slide 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Niners are able to add on to that lead. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Up the middle they go. It's Newton. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4. And quickly they get to the line.
18 rally.
3rd and
60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, Townsend. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Ready.
On 4th down, Townsend. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play. And they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that shot.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they're going to speed things up here. Now back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Let's go. Right, 97.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things up. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
10 cycles.
Again, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Let's go now.
2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Townsend. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Back to throw. Townsend. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a handoff up the middle. Newton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Townsend. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jalen Hyatt, 67 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Smash, red. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. A short throw here to Latu. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
White. Claws red. 6. Mega. Go pink.
They'll look to throw. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Got his man. It's London. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down, 49ers.
Ready.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's the backup Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cup 19.
Back to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to him. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, what a time for the defense to go missing in action. How do you run a play like that on 4th down? That lets him right back into the ballgame.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here's 2nd down.
Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Street. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
Boy, a potential game changer there here in the fourth quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. He'll get this to his tight end, Latu.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
San Francisco.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Here's 1st and goal.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Smith.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team was...
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
That's a pretty strong return to start this overtime. And you know that if you run some decent offense, you should have a shot at a field goal. But I'd have to think to myself, I want the 6 points. I want this game over now. I don't want to give the other team a chance to come back and beat me.
After the interception, here's Smith.
That's brought in downfield by London.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think I didn't know that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
Smith going to move him around.
Geno now to throw. And that is incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber will drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
first throw here in overtime. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front three, your front four, front five.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Drake Jackson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Check. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70s. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Townsend. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, that's why it's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
Well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you get a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
And it's caught.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Watch out now. 60 Fury. Right through. Drill 3.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive, so now sudden death with the time remaining. That score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now, because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is thrown at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On the toss to Charbonnet.
And now did he step out of the end zone? He did. Oh, it's a safety, and the game is over.
The goal here is